You're right guys, Clinicality here, back today bringing you another FIFA 16 Ultimate Team Player review. And today we are reviewing the team of the tournament, Ivan Perisic. Sadly for them, Croatia did get knocked out early on in the knockout stages. However, Perisic had a pretty decent tournament. And so in my opinion, definitely did deserve one of these cards. And on screen you can see the team that I built him into as well. 4-3-2-1 Serie A side, it played superbly well. I won all 6 of the games that I played with it. And that trio of Perisic, Cuadrado and Morata was deadly. Now, I didn't change any of the player instructions. He did everything I wanted him to right from the get-go, and so I left it as it was. And here are his goals and assists. As you can see, we did play those 6 games, and in those games we managed to score 8 goals and get 8 assists as well. 16 in 6. That is absolutely ridiculous. Nearly free every single game. That is a great return. I paid 116k for him, but at the time of making this video he's actually dropped to about 90k on Xbox and around 100k on PlayStation, and so in my opinion definitely well worth those coins. Base stats, he has 88 pace, 88 dribbling, 88 shooting, 50 defending, 90 passing and 84 physical. And then we come to his in-game stats. They are insane. Look at how many good stats there are. Loads of high 80s and those 90s. The big standout for me there has to be his 85 strength. On a winger, that is big. And his skill attributes are just as mental. Look at those. 94 crossing, 95 heading accuracy, 90 long shots, 91 shot power. These stats are insane. He is 6'2", he can play left mid or right mid, right footed, medium work rates, 5-star weak foot and 4-star skills, and he has 3 traits: finesse shot, flair and power header. And as we get into the clips, I'm going to start off by talking about that power header. When he does get the ball on his head, they are some brilliant headers, and he has high jumping stats, and he is really tall for a winger at 6'2". Overall his heading is brilliant. The only problem is he's a winger, and so most of the time you're not going to be heading the ball, you want him to be delivering the crosses. So for me it is a bit of a wasted stat. However, when you do get him in a situation to use it, it is really nice. But by far and away his best stat is his passing. His passing and crossing are superb. The way I played with this team, using forwards instead of wingers, most of the time I wasn't really crossing the ball. But on a few occasions that I did, they were good. But his passing, both short and long, is superb. Absolutely spot on with his passes. Now to go with that, he has 5-star weak foot, so you can deliver those crosses on his left foot and then cut in to either play short passes or take shots on that right foot, and so the 5-star weak foot is definitely a massive help. And the other key part of a winger is his pace, which for me I am a little bit torn on. On the one hand, he has really good acceleration at 91, and it felt exactly like that. He is really quick off the mark. However, at 85 sprint speed, I thought he'd be pretty fast once he got going as well. But he just wasn't. For some reason, when running at full speed, he just felt like Giroud. He was so slow. You'd play a perfect pass into him, and he'd get through on goal, and he'd just get caught up by defenders time and time again. And it was just a bit of a disappointment, to be honest. His finishing is pretty damn nice when he does get into those positions, and he actually has really good attacking positioning. Meaning he's always making those runs, trying to get in behind the defence so he can either deliver a ball into the striker, or take a shot himself. Up close his finishing was good. At long range I'm not so sure. His long shot stats were definitely nice, but he didn't really catch any long shots very well and they were a little bit disappointing. His set pieces however are pretty good, especially his penalties were really nice. And the last thing to mention is his dribbling. 4-star skills, really nice to use, but his basic dribbling is very average. But in my opinion, overall a very solid player, and he does get a really nice return of goals and assists. Now, over the games that I played, he picked up an average match rating of 9.1, which is a really crazy rating. Then again, that is to be expected for somebody who got 8 goals and 8 assists in 6 games. On the pros, we have his passing, attacking positioning, 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, that was really key to his card. Set pieces, and lastly, I've got consistent because he turned up every single game. He did not go a single game without picking up at least a goal or an assist. On the cons, we have sprint speed and long shots. As I say, once he did get going, he felt pretty slow to be fair. And yes, he had a lot of shot power, but for some reason, for me, he could not control those long shots. So overall, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. Yes, his return is exceptional. And overall, he is a really solid card. Very, very well-rounded. He can do pretty much everything, but he just wasn't that exciting. He didn't score extravagant goals, and although he was efficient, he wasn't the most fun card that I've ever used. And so for that reason, I'm only going to give him a 9, but still a very, very nice card to use. For a price tag of under 100k, I definitely recommend you guys give him a go. And as always, if you do, let me know down in the comment section how you got on with him. It's always nice to see that. That's going to be it from me though. If you guys did enjoy this video or found it helpful, then a like would be much appreciated. And don't forget to click that subscribe button if you are new around here. I have brand new FIFA content coming every single week. So stay tuned for that. I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.